This video is going to answer an incredibly crazy question. Is it safe for a US citizen to travel internationally in 2025? Now, why is this a crazy question? Because no one has ever asked me this question until now. US citizens can travel without restriction. They're US citizens. The immigration laws don't apply. Yet, we are now living in Donald Trump's America. People are scared, and with good reason. So that's the topic we're going to talk about today. If you don't know me, I'm Josh Goldstein. I'm an immigration lawyer who truly cares and is passionate about helping you reach your immigration goals, whether it's a work visa, citizenship, green card, or US citizenship. I can help you do it. I've been practicing immigration law for 25 years, and we help clients in all 50 states and around the world from our headquarters here in Los Angeles. Since Trump was elected, I have had dozens of former clients reach out to me, and they say, "Hey Josh, remember me from 2012? You helped me get my citizenship? Well, we're going on vacation to Mexico, and I'm scared about traveling internationally. I want to hire you to put you on retainer if something goes wrong." Or they say, "I want to book an appointment with you because we are nervous about the risks of traveling internationally." Now, my first reaction to this is, dude, you're a US citizen. These laws, these immigration laws, they just don't apply to you. So have a great trip. Don't worry about anything. But the questions keep coming again and again and again. And I've been interviewed in the media about this topic. So I thought it was worth taking a deeper dive into and trying to give you some little bit better advice about what to do and what to know. So, as I said, immigration laws do not apply to US citizens. You cannot, for example, be denied entry to the United States if you fly into the US with a US passport, or you go to the border and you have a US passport. They have to let you in. If Donald Trump has accomplished anything in his time in office, it's that he has created a tremendous climate of fear among immigrants, their families, and even US citizens. Even US citizens are afraid to travel right now. This is what Trump has done. So, on the one hand, immigration laws don't apply. And on the other hand, there is this climate of fear that Trump has created. And you hear stories on social media and in the news about US citizens being hassled at the border, at airports. What are you to make of all this? Well, there's a few things that you can do that I think might be helpful in this situation. The first is to apply for global entry. This is a good idea even if Trump weren't president. You pay a fee and you go through a background check. And once you get global entry, you can travel and you don't have to wait in the big line that everybody else has to wait in. It's very convenient. I got this for myself, my wife got it, and my kids also applied for and got global entry. We recently traveled, we walked right through, we weren't asked any questions. And I think global entry could be one thing that you could do to make your re-entry to the United States more smooth, less stressful, and it may decrease the likelihood that you would get tackled and hassled at the airport or at a border post. So consider global entry. Another thing that you could do is that when you travel internationally, you could leave your cell phone at home, right? Leave your cell phone at home and bring with you a burner phone. Or you could wipe your phone clean when you're re-entering the United States and then reload the phone after you get here. You could leave your laptop at home. All of your electronic devices. Why would you consider doing that? Well, at the airport, at a border post, your constitutional rights are more limited, even if you're a US citizen. You don't have any right to counsel, for example, in an airport where you're being questioned by a CBP officer. And so the concern is that they may ask for your phone and go through the data and look at it and copy it. And who knows what they're doing? I don't know what they're doing. They don't tell you what they're doing. but it may be very uncomfortable for you to give over your electronic devices and have them messed with by border agents. There was a recent case where an immigration lawyer was asked for his phone and asked to unlock it, and he refused to do so and he was detained. So if you're concerned about this sort of thing, you could carry a burner phone with you and leave your laptop behind. Now, my family and I recently went on a trip internationally. We went to Argentina. When we came back in, I did not do that, okay? I did not travel with a burner phone. I did not travel with my laptop at home. And I file thousands of immigration cases, thousands of cases in federal court against immigration agencies. So, like, I would be thought of as a target, I would think. And I was not worried about this, and I didn't do it. Now, maybe that's just my own naivete, or the fact that I am not overly concerned about this risk. But if you are, and if you're concerned, and you want to make sure your data is safe from immigration, then travel with a burner phone, or, you know, wipe your phone clean before you come back into the US, and then, you know, relaunch everything, reload everything after you get through customs. That would be one idea that you could do. Because you have to remember, border agents can search your phone and electronic devices. Now, as I said earlier, if you are detained at a border post or an airport, you don't have any right to counsel. So I cannot go to the airport and get into a meeting with border agents and represent you as your lawyer in that scenario. You have limited rights, and bear that in mind. Ultimately, the only solution to the type of fear that has been created by the Trump administration is political. We need to remove Trump politically through the ballot box and create some checks and balances on this administration so that people feel safe again. I'm not an expert on politics. I'm not a politician, but I believe that's the only true solution. Until then, these are tips that I think will serve you well. If you have questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll make a video just for you.